So how did I spend my 1,000,000 coins in Skyblock that I was able to get in my first episode? Well, this episode has a lot of crazy stuff that happens in it, so make sure you stay tuned. I wanted to get into dungeons, so I got some dungeon gear, but I had to have Catacombs level 1 to use it, and I couldn't even enter Catacombs until I had combat level 15. So I had to get some other gear. I also wanted to level up a lot of my skills, so that's why I'm getting some tools here, making a golden shovel so that I can mine some sand, which is an excellent way to level up your mining. I also decided to get some minion slots while I was here. Or not minion slots, minion recipes, so that I could then get minion slots. And I can just do that super easily just by breaking a bunch of stuff in the farming islands. I also bought a Raider's Axe. Always buy a Raider's Axe on like a normal auction, not on a buy it now, because buy it now is so much more expensive, and on a regular auction you can get it fully enchanted. I bought some miner gear just to use until I could use my Catacombs gear, but I ended up switching that out for Ember armor because it's an epic set and no one ever uses it. It's super cheap. I made an entire enchantment setup so that I could enchant it with growth 5 and get a little bit of enchanting XP. I also bought a jungle axe, but I didn't really end up using that much. It's a lot better just to use a golden axe and haste potions. If you guys are liking the videos that I've been making recently, make sure to subscribe and leave a like if you want. It'll just help me out a lot. After I made my enchantment table, I was then able to enchant my armor with growth so that I'd be a little bit more tanky in the deep caverns, which is where I spent a lot of my time grinding combat levels. As you can see here. I quickly got up to combat level 7, which didn't take too long, and while I was going I made sure to kill lots of different mobs so that I could get my bestiary milestones up. I killed all the mobs in the deep caverns, and after a little while, I decided to go to the spider's den and level up my bestiary bear as well. The reason bestiary milestones are important is because eventually, once you get it high enough, you'll start to get 1,000,000 combat XP every 10 milestones. So it can be a really fast way to get combat XP once you're a little farther into the game. So killing a lot of different mobs is very helpful. I got my jungle axe, but I didn't end up using it too much. Went to the blazing fortress, and I was doing a lot of stuff in there. I killed some wither skeletons, I got a lot of nether warts, and I crafted a potion affinity talisman. I also leveled up my mining a bit more there, and I got some glowstone minion, quartz minion. Sadly there's no netherrack minion, but not much I can do about that. I killed some magma cubes for more bestiary and more milestones. I also leveled up my combat. And at this point is when I decided to switch away from miner armor. And I started with ember armor. I really like ember armor because it's an epic armor set, which means it's very good. The reforge on it will be very powerful, but it's super cheap because no one cares about it. I don't know why, but it's very underrated. So I reforged all of it to fierce for maximum damage. And I reforged my talismans so that I could get damage out of them as well. I enchanted a bunch of wooden swords for some quick enchanting XP. Just so that I can use the enchantments on my Raider's Axe a little more. I bought some talismans from the NPC and from the auction house. And then I reforged these as well. And then I did a lot of grinding, all the way up to combat 12. That's only a 5-second clip, but that is nothing in comparison to the hours I spent into that. It takes a while. So, now I had unlocked the end though. And my goal in the end was to be able to one-tap the weakest Enderman. And, well, I wasn't exactly there yet. I could kill them in 2 hits if I got a critical on both hits. So, how could I improve my damage that much? Well, my goal was to get some potions. A strength potion and a critical potion. The strength potion is in the Blaze Rod collection, and I wasn't about to kill a bunch of blazes for that. And the critical potion is in the Flint collection, and I didn't want to grind gravel either. So I flipped some more Ultimate Wise books until eventually I was able to afford these potions. And then I just bought them off of the auction house. Damage test with each potion. So, my damage with only the critical potion was really no improvement. Not much anyway. But with the strength potion, it gave me just enough damage to one-tap them. It gave me over 1,200 damage. It's amazing. You have to use it. The critical potion was still necessary because it gave me critical chance, I believe 20%, which is really useful to guarantee that you one-tap them. And I kind of wanted to one-tap them without any potions. So I decided to do some foraging, get my strength up, and also get my collection up for my Raider's Axe. If you don't know how the Raider's Axe works, you get more strength for more wood collection that you have, up to a max, but I was nowhere near that max yet. So I decided to brew some haste potions. I had unlocked this recipe in Coal Collection earlier, and I hopped into it, and enjoy this quick montage. After all this, I had one more talisman that came from Romeo and one more that came from the campfire. And I managed to get combat 13, and I did a little more auction house flipping. But anyways guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, share it with your friends. And in the next video, we're going to be tackling dungeons. I'm really excited for you guys to see that one. It should be coming out in the next week or so. And yeah, that's it for now. See you next time.